out the camera, make sure that you can see everything, and say good, wonderful morning to everybody that is joining me today. I hope you did take a sneak peek at what's in this week because I am excited, especially since the temperatures are getting a little bit more chilly. So we do need the cozy things of the week. And I am going to start with the knitting patterns. There are so many great knitting patterns that came out by Lana Grossa in the past few weeks, and I picked a handful that I can't even decide which one to knit up first, but I'm sure there's one that might be just the one for you. I will start with the natural alpaca pillow, which is one of my favorite yarns. I did make a sweater out of this yarn, I think almost 2 years ago now. It was that peach and white colored turtleneck. Absolutely still love it. Still looks like day one. So this one, a timeless oversized cardigan with a beautiful, beautiful large cable on it. And what's nice about this is that we have a lot of really, really nice solid colors to make this one out of. Definitely make sure to also look at the other pictures. I think there's 3 views of this one online. It is gorgeous. The natural alpaca pillow is this yarn. I brought a couple of the solids over here so that you can see. This is always a timeless favorite of mine, is this heathered gray. You can see it's a really, really soft alpaca yarn. I'll let you know exactly how much alpaca. So we have 63% cotton, which is the base of the yarn, 31% baby alpaca, and 6% merino. Absolutely gorgeous, super easy to take care of. And then so we have these beautiful neutrals. So we have this really nice caramel, gray, white, and then this it's like a charcoal dark brown. I don't even know. Like it has like hints of brown, but it's a black charcoal, beautiful, beautiful colors. And then I have a handful of the solids as well. And I think there's also a yellow and like a mustard. There's so many because it's one of my favorite yarns. We have all of them. Oh, and I've knitted this one too. I made slipover, the Lulu slipover out of this one, which is a beautiful periwinkle. But all of these would be so stunning in this cable. So definitely one that will stand to test the time as well. But then next up, also a natural alpaca pillow pattern. This one. Like, look at the V on this one and that oversized, oh, it's just so good. And then we have the big sleeves, and if you like them tighter, what I've done before is I would just like taper it or add a tunnel with elastic to it if you want it tighter. But I love, love, love this pattern. And not only do you knit it with the 2 colors of the natural alpaca pillow, so let's say you did these 2 colors. Whoops. You did these 2 colors. There is also a glitter in this one. And the glitter really is on like the inside of this diamond just to add like a little bit of sparkle. So we have the beautiful brillino, which is just, you just get one of these with the package, which is enough. And then you add it to this one. You mix it in. So that's why it's really hard to see in this picture because the glitter blends right in because they match the color so well. So you could choose something like this, and then that little bit of sparkle will show up in there. So this would be a really cute combo. Let me show you some other combos. How about we do the light gray with the caramel beige, and then you do a little bit of this, like a really warm cinnamony type of color. Or we could do, obviously, my personal favorite, the pink. I always love the pink with it. So the pink, which you could do with the gray, or you could also do the pink with this natural white. So if you did the pink and the natural white, and then you added the pink sparklies to it. What others? They're all, I can't even decide because they're all really good. How about that? Where did that black go? the dark one. So let's say you did this as your accent color, and let's just stick with neutral. And then with this one, you did the black. So the black actually comes in, we have two different ones. So we have the black with gold and the black with silver. So, really hard to choose. Like it's gonna look great either way. But there's a whole bunch of the Merino colors, which I'm actually using in a shawl project right now as well. And they make such beautiful accents. And actually Hisai is using it right now as well for one of her knitting projects. I always liked it. And this is really, really soft. It is a viscose yarn. So it's a viscose yarn base. And then it has a little bit of that sparkle in it. So it's not scratchy or anything, but it just gives you a little bit of that shimmer. So gorgeous. So really hard to choose the color to go with, but if you need any help, I'm more than happy to help you color match your dream. Oh yes, there's Hisai swatch just to see. She's making a sweater out of the Ecopuno held together with the Merino, and look, this is her swatch right here. Look how gorgeous this looks. So if you ever needed to obtain a gauge and your yarn is just a smidgen too thin, you could hold it together with the glitter. And the glitter is so hard to film, but you get it. It's like, and depending on how it twists, because the two yarns twist, and look, the back even is nice. And then sometimes one yarn is in front and shows more, and then sometimes it's the other. But it's so fun. Like the all over effect of this sparkle will be so, so nice. Thank you, Hisai, for making this beautiful swatch for us. We'll have it at the shop as well so that you can see it with your own eyes if you come in here anytime soon. Next up, I feel like this might be, even though I've been saying I need to make more cardigans, but this sweater, look at this sweater. I just love it. It's so good. It's top down knitted all in one piece, which I love, which means no fitting pieces and setting in sleeves afterwards, and just love the fit and everything. Two colors, two types of yarn. So this is the Natural Llama Fine and the silk hair held together, so that it becomes just a little bit more fluffy and super cozy. And the llama, I'm making a shawl right now, and it is just so incredibly soft. It is so soft. So you would choose two colors, and then you would choose a matching color. So because it's two colors held together, two yarns held together, and you can actually barely see that. But so let's say with the black, you'd have the black and the black. Just makes it a little bit more voluminous. For some of the colors, there's no exact match, but it's still gonna look nice, something like this. It will, just because you hold them together, it'll blend the yarn, and then you'll get more of a heathered effect. So you could do something like this. That would be absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. Then of course we have the beautiful off-white, which my little pink heart absolutely loves this, which is exactly what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the silk hair in the pink because it is cold enough. 2 degrees when I left the house. 2. So it was just in time to bring out my cozy silk hair sweater. But look at this. These colors together in this sweater. Thumbs up if you agree. And I really hope I get a lot of thumbs up for that. And if not, I'll still love it. Still love it. Oh, Hisai's giving me 2 thumbs up. All right. Great combo, these two. But even, like, how about this for our purple fans? This is like a blue. This is almost like a you know, like an ink purple blue. So this one, you could go this way with this purple silk hair, or, and this is really interesting because it is in between, you could also go blue. See how much more blue this looks now? Isn't that interesting? So here it is with the blue. I'll show you again. Here it is with the purple. Looks great with both of them. And I had so much fun pulling out all of these combos yesterday. How about this? The gray, and then the off-white here with the teal, or the gray with this orange. So the orange, I also couldn't decide. You could lighten it up with this one, or you could make it a little bit darker with the red. Also really cute. Or like this, a little bit more drama with the black. I feel like with the black you always get a very beautiful dramatic look. And then we have this pink. Like if my super bright fuchsia is not your jam, there's also this one. You could even use these two together. These two also always a good combo. Pink and gray, always a great combo. And I promise that I am done in one moment. I just want to show one more color, this icy blue with, let's just show it again with the white, just because it is neutral, but you can absolutely mix it with other colors. You could do a color and a color. Anyways, so many good combos. I definitely look forward to seeing what colors you guys choose, because I'm obsessed with this sweater. And last but not least, we have one more, which I put right here. Super cozy thing. So if you are always running a little cold, then this one might be it for you. It's a beautiful slip over made out of the confetti, which is a super chunky 100% merino yarn. I think it was a bit of a poor choice that they did this in white, because it's really hard to see how beautiful this is. And this one would be knitted so fast. Look how chunky this is. I think you knit it with like a size 12 and 15 millimeters. And not only can you do that in a solid, but we also have these really fun colored colors. Rainbow colors. You know what I mean, the speckled colors. I just brought a couple here, because we do have a lot of them, and you can see how nice and chunky this is, and so gorgeous. I've made a couple of out of those last year. Do we have, oh, we have it here. Here she is. Oh, it goes with my outfit, just not with my hair today. But this is one that I made with it, with a solid pink, and then one of these, and you could have this super cozy thing out of it. So I hope that one of these is exactly what you were looking for, but also feel free to look on the Lana Grossa website, through the magazines. Maybe there is a pattern that catches your eye more, and then you can always just email us and ask to get a package put together for you. We can absolutely do that as well. Now, in order to get to my fabrics, I will have to clear off all of this yarn that I put here. Thank you, my lovely helper. And then we can move on to more coziness. Actually, I'm gonna go with our Tartan Checks and plaids first. So 2 Tartan Checks in the Viscose Poly Twill, which we have had before in other patterns, and it is such a great bottom weight. This in a nice pant, like the Mitchell pant, in a nice blazer, like the Stella Duval, the one by Atelier Schemit. Oh my god, that would be so good in this one. I love that this one is a black brown, and then it has just that little bit of pink in there. So sharp, really beautiful. Number 1, this one, France Duval Stella. This one in this fabric, I think it's a winner. So this one, you could even line it with something a little bit warmer, like a merino jersey, just saying, which I'm going to show you in a second. And then a nice big shawl that you could knit for yourself, like the one that we made, the night shift out of the merino yarn, would look really great together with this. I digress. There is another one in this collection that we got in, and I do feel like there will be more coming, but these are the 2 that have arrived. Everything's a little bit scattered this year with shipping. So this one is a darker colorway. So we have like these rich chocolates, and there's like a super dark navy blue in there. And then I see these, the bright spots or the brighter ones that you see with the camera is a It's like an apricot orange, and then you have a burgundy in there as well. How cool is this one? And the nice thing about these is, so they're twill, so they're really stable, but they look pretty much the same on both sides. So really beautiful, would make a nice skirt, a nice, I just kind of envisioning pants and that coat. And oof, forgot to cut this off again, but flannels. I swear, we ordered so many of these flannels. The year we had the Hudson and the Maverick flannels, and I think we only had, like, after a couple weeks, I think we only had one color left. So the Hudson is always the solid, and the Maverick are the different plaids. And we ordered quite a few of these, and I think we just got the short straw here because we're further away than other shops that are located in Europe, and we only seem to have gotten two. So I don't know if others are still coming in later. I've been waiting, but these two we're releasing now just because that is what we got, even though we ordered so many more for you. This one, Cotton Flannel, one-sided brushed. How gorgeous is this? Also a twill. If you look closer, you can see the slight fuzziness on it. So this one will make some great PJ pants. It'll make some nice shirts, and they have some really cool samples. Even though the sample pictures are not always out of exactly this pattern of the plaid, definitely look at it. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they'll look great. So this one is the black and white and gray version of Maverick. And then we have one more, also a great colorway, is the burgundy and denim blue colorway. And if you do like making PJ pants for Christmas, definitely these. And then maybe a nice Henley shirt in a waffle knit, or in a rib knit with that would look really cozy. Not just look really cozy, it would be very cozy. Silly me. And now, one of the highlights of today. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 colors of a fantastic 100% merino interlock jersey. That was a really long word for you. And we found this, and we're like, we need this. We live in a climate where it gets really cold, but you don't always want to have all your layers to be really chunky, just to keep in the warmth. This one, 100% merino, really beautiful jersey knit and interlock at that. I am going to show you the navy blue. Look how gorgeous this is. Look how gorgeous this is. How nicely this drapes. So wonderful. So this is a beautiful, beautiful knit. And by interlock, if you've never worked with interlock, it just means it's essentially, it's like 2 layers of jersey knitted together. So both sides are right sides. So you look on this side, right side. You look on this side, right side. So they're both right sides, which also means no curling. Doesn't curl, because usually if you have your jersey and it starts curling, now if you put 2 layers of jersey together and they're both trying to curl, it's a bit of a tug of war, but essentially it just makes it lay flat and straight. So if you wanted to make something that that you don't necessarily need to hem, this is really great for that. So this one, I'm thinking lightweight cardigans, base layers even for skiing if you're a skier. The cardigan that his size wearing, which I think is the one. Is that the Jali one? No. It's the closet core one. Okay, I need to bring this down because his size is just a smidgen shorter than me. Let's let her have her moment. So there's a closet core pattern. She doesn't remember what the name is, but this one would be fantastic in this fabric. And I'll just show you how the stretch is on this. 100% merino. Can you believe it? And the price is fantastic, because we've seen others from other manufacturers that were way more expensive than this one. So this one, the price for it, for getting the whole collection, and the colors that we have and the quality, absolutely fantastic. So of European origin, look at that. So horizontal, we have, and look at that recovery. Horizontal, we have about 75% stretch. And then vertical, I measure it's about 25. So not too much, but vertical, we don't need quite as much. But this is, it's great because it has drape, it has warmth, it has all of the things that we need. So we have, and they're all heathered colors. There's 10 of them, and I'm actually just going to swing my camera over here rather than me lifting every single one up. So we have burgundy, we have this I don't know, I think it's oatmeal or taupe, gray, we have a moss green, we have the oatmeal, we have the reddish purple, and that really does show up in the camera well. The dark blue, the charcoal, the teal, and the chocolate. 10 colors. So to choose. I know I'm making it hard for you to choose, but I also love that we have variety, right? And then we have a couple of really cute prints that came in. So excited for those for our little people. Number one, we have not had unicorns in a while. Really good, elegant unicorns, always a solid. Dark blue with some twinkly stars, pink unicorns. They almost look like fluffy, what is it called? The, why do I remember what it's called in French and not in English? It's Barba Papa. Cotton candy. Why do I don't even speak French that well, but for some reason I remember that it's called Dad's beard. That was interesting. We call it Zuckerwatte in German, which is sugar, I guess, sugar watte, cotton pads, I guess. I guess it is cotton candy, the kind of the same thing, Zuckerwatte. Anyways, here they look like cotton candy unicorns. You get this is a jersey, one of the swathing jerseys, so they're really nice and wide and stretchy. And then in the same collection, because it has the same color background, I guess, but the three that I'm showing you, they do definitely belong together. So I will start with the smallest print in the collection. So this is called Forest Friends. Is it called Forest Friends? No, I don't think it is called. I think it's just called Jules or Jule. Has these little trees on it. So we have the dark blue with the trees, and I'm now going to show you how it gets even more exciting. So still the trees. Now the trees are a little bit bigger on this one. Whoops. Forgot to cut one of these off. Oh boy. They do a really good job at putting these on there. Uno momento. I got it. Just want to show you how cute this is. So this would work together with this, or you could make a little capsule wardrobe for some new arrivals to this world. You could make multiple pieces and they will all go together. Mix and match. So this one has the tree that we saw on this one, but then it has all of these woodland creatures on it, and I really like the style they did there. And then we have the mushrooms. We have I assume it's a fox, an owl, a bear. Lots of like really, really, really gorgeous. Well done. The design of this, because it's a different style than we usually have, and we do like these kinds of styles. And then next up, also same collection. Now we're zooming in on the forest floor, and we have these gorgeous mushrooms, acorns, other mushrooms. I don't even know what they're all called, but they all look delicious except for this one. I don't think that this one you should eat, but all of the other ones look like they could be edible. I'm a big fan of mushrooms. Obviously not the poisonous ones, but I do love eating mushrooms. So does Hisai. Like, we're big mushroom fans. Totally a piece of information that was very important to the fact of the mushroom fabric. I'm sure there's other mushroom lovers here as well. Last but not least, I have two French terries for you, and cute. So this one is called Fox and Friends, I think. So yeah, mix that one up. So this one is Fox and Friends. Two prints in this mini collection. On this, I don't even know, it's like a light teal blue. And Fox and Friends are in hot air balloons, but the hot air balloons are apples and pears. I mean, of course, like why didn't we think of making apple and pear hot air balloons? They're so cute. Look at them. There's some mice and like foxes here as well. Of course, we can't miss fox. And then the balloons also have eyes, and they're absolutely adorable and super cute. And then print number 2 in this collection, also Fox and Friends, is the fox in a hot air balloon that is not a pear. In a hot air balloon nonetheless, and in the pink clouds. How cute. I think that would also make a really nice little capsule collection for someone. And I think I made it. I made it through all of the things without keeping you here forever. If you have any more questions to these, please feel free to put them in the comments, and I will answer obviously as soon as I can. I always love hearing your comments and seeing like how you get expired. Oh my goodness. I've expired. I have expired. I want to know how you get inspired. And with that, I think I should leave it for today. Otherwise, more something will come out of my mouth that makes no sense. So thank you so much for bearing with me and for watching this. I hope to see you in the shop or see you online, or whenever I see you. I'll definitely see you next week, or you'll see me next week, and I'll read your comments. And I have to say goodbye now. I'm so sorry. It's one of these days. I'm gonna go have a cup of coffee now, and tomorrow, 10:30, Friday, you know the deal. Bye. Ooh, sorry, Betty.